I'm actually surrounded right now. I'm a little overwhelmed. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So this is about to be definitely the biggest haul I've ever done. Like, this is actually kind of ridiculous. Let me explain. This is my collection pickup since like September or October, and also my birthday haul. I did separate out Christmas for the most part, but in that time, it's been me and Ryder's both wedding and dating anniversary. We had residual Christmas money that some of this came from. We got a lot of birthday money and gifts from our family, and you know, we be shopping anyway, so I don't even know where to start. Honestly, I was keeping track of everything in order as whenever I got them, so maybe that's the best I can do, is just look at my phone and see what I need to talk about, because I am afraid I'm gonna mention something, because some stuff, I did not want to actually, or I couldn't put in the video, and one of them, quite literally, I just did not want to unplug and bring in here. So, we're going to start with the root of it all, this Sprigatito Squishmallow. I'm gonna have to lightning round this. I've been collecting these. I saw him, needed him, picked him up. You know how it goes. Then I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and get the next thing out of the way, because I don't think I actually wrote it down, because we were thinking about making a full like unboxing like video of this, but we were too busy and weren't able to, which makes me sad. But me and Ryder supported the Rock Galactic Kickstarter for the merch, and of course got a bunch of the merch. I don't have it all in front of me today, but I figured what I could show you was the big stuff, so that'd be enough. First we have this little Molly, like, it's actually a cooler, like, it opens up, it's a cooler. You can get, like, little 3D prints to put inside so she holds her form better. I think we're gonna probably do that at some point, but her legs are, like, posable and whatnot, so I don't know, I just thought this was so cute. One of the main things I was excited about was this Steve, like, Glyphid plush. If you don't know what Rock Galactic is, for one, you should play it. It's an incredible game, but, these are the bug enemies, but you can tame one of them, and then they name him Steve. I really wanted a plushie of him, and he's so ugly, and I love him so much. We got a loot bug plush with it as well, which actually, opens up and has, like, nitra and gold in it. Oh god, am I gonna be able to zip it up again? But those plushies were like the main reason I wanted to support the Kickstarter, but we also got things like Ryder got a hat. I don't have that in here. We got the foam dice that you slap. We got some like squeeze toy things, like I have the loot bug and the barrel in here, but there's a couple of other ones as well. We got some stickers, you know, stuff like that. So I thought that was really cool. We had ordered that like forever ago, because like I said, it was a Kickstarter, so some of this is also an accumulation of things that just finally got here. Speaking of which, another thing I don't have in here because it's getting its own video is the Kirby Nindoroids. Those have all pretty much come in since October, so they technically should be here, but I'm leaving them out because there's enough other stuff. You know, actually, I think I'm gonna get to the plushies, like the big plushies first, because I'm realizing the next thing I have on the list I literally cannot get to because it's covered in plushies. So, this was an anniversary gift from Ryder. We were in Florida, and apparently the Target is better there, because have I ever seen anything like this in our Target? No. I had to fit him in my carry-on. We only brought our carry-ons. That was interesting, so. Especially because I also got other plushies from Florida for our anniversary that you'll see in a little bit. This is just, it's going all out of order. Oh my god, this is another gift from Ryder. It's a big cinema roll. It's very cute. I thought he'd match our bedroom well, especially since we've recently redone it, which I guess is also kind of something that could be on this video. We redid it in January. It's not completely done, but I might do a room tour, maybe, if you're interested. These were technically Christmas money. I was trying to save it for our birthday trip to go shopping. But I saw these in a Burlington, and they were like 16 bucks each, and I wanted a Sleepy Kirby to go with my Sleepy Waddle for the plushies on our beds, so they're like this crochet material. They're very cute. So yeah, that was a moment of weakness. Along with that moment of weakness, Burlington also had this Princess Peach blanket, and I just thought it was so cute, and it was like really nostalgic to me. Like, this is something I would have been obsessed with if it had existed when I was a kid, so I kind of bought it to indulge younger me As if I don't still have the same interest and do that all the time. Then the other plushies we got from Florida is we went to Build-A-Bear for our little anniversary date, and I got this cinema roll with a little Florida shirt, and I forgot what the baby's name is. Milk, I think? Yeah. We have become convinced that Cinnamoroll's actually a single father. Like, why is he hanging out with a baby all the time? I'm not sure. We think he's a single dad, but he has a stupid little tail. I love Build-A-Bear. You're gonna notice a theme. I have a Cinnamoroll obsession now. It's been slowly growing, but it really took over my brain the last few months, so more Cinnamoroll. And there, I can save the little plushies for later, because now I can get to the next stuff on the list in the order that I got it. One of our favorite physical media stores had this. It's video game lo-fi World of Warcraft, and they actually had a few different lo-fi ones that I'm interested in. They had like a Zelda, they had a couple of Zelda ones. They had like a Yoshi one, like a Metroid one. I'm like, that's crazy. We had no idea what this would sound like, but we took a gamble on it, and it's actually really pretty, and I love the art and everything. So very happy to find that. Then on the same day, we had gone to a few other places just for the laughs, and this was so cheap. Like, I couldn't resist it. We have the Super Mario World, the complete series television show, and if you were around YouTube on like the late 2000s, like I was, maybe I shouldn't have been, you'll remember the YouTube poops like Mama Luigi and all of that, and this is the show that comes from. And it's a stone Luigi, you know, stuff like that. I've always wanted to own DVDs from the show, and now I have the complete series, and that's pretty exciting. Then I know in a video I've mentioned that I had the empty case for Echoes of Wisdom, but not the actual game. I found the actual game loose, so now it is complete. As well as, I figured out our game exchange, I think, is actually the best place to game shop. Like, they are so affordable, at least from what I've been able to compare it to. But they had Pokken Tournament for like $9 for the Switch. They had Hyrule Warriors for like $9 on the Switch. And then they had Yoshi's Woolly World, which I've been wanting to play since it came out. And I finally have it, and I think it was only like 14, so I was like, I couldn't pass these up. Then one day we were just innocently trying to grocery shop, and y'all know I have an obsession with those Kirby like vinyl figurines, the Kirby Friends figures, because they're like $5. Our grocery store had them, and they were just so cute, and our whole house is like gamer themed, let's be real, and I just thought they would go so cute in our kitchen, and they do. So that's where these guys are hanging out. Oh, then this one also, before we left for Florida, we stopped by one of my favorite stores, and they had this like plush Waddle Dee hair clip. And Ryder got it for me, which was so nice. I like clipping back my bangs whenever I clean, so he's very useful. I can look silly while I do it now. And then this one was very practical, you know, the new year and everything. This year I want to play as many Zelda games as I can, or play through as many as I can before the movie comes out next year. So I've dubbed this year my year of Zelda. So I got a Zelda calendar to celebrate. We always get a physical calendar. I just prefer them. I never look at a digital one, so I keep this next to our bathroom mirror. And we have already water damaged it, unfortunately, because it's near our hand towels. Let me go to a month I haven't written all in yet. But yeah, it just has different Zelda images in it. It is so pretty. Like, look at that. And after I'm done with this, I can cut out some of the art and whatnot and use it for projects. Like, I'm excited. Then this went along with my moment of weakness at Burlington too. I forgot about it. Like I said, I'm getting into Cinnamoroll. And like I said, we have a whimsical house. And our accent colors for our kitchen, I think, are gonna be light blue and pink. Like, light blue is the major accent, light pink is the minor accent. A light green is the main color, at least for what we're planning right now. So I saw this Cinnamoroll cookie jar, and I think I had seen it like somewhere before for like $30 or something, and I wanted it really bad, but I was like, I'm not paying that. Well, it was like $7 at Burlington, so I'm glad to have found it again, and I'm keeping our cat treats in it. Don't tell them. Then, we were just trying to go to IKEA one day, but we made a stop by one of my favorite squares to shop in, and, I was hoping that they wouldn't have this that day because I wasn't wanting to spend any money on collectibles, but of course this is the day they finally had it. I've been looking for this Ice Pikmin plush for like 2 years now, while I've been collecting all those Pikmin you see there. This is the last one I needed. Of course, that's the day they finally had him. I had to get him. Had to complete the Pikmin collection. Will I move on to like the other ones they have, like the Louie and Olimar and Bulbor, like Moss and Ochi, I think? Maybe? But I'm at least glad to have the Pikmin done. We'll see how I'm feeling if I ever run into any of those. Then at my mini Daiso trips, which I have picked up some like pouches and whatnot, but I don't want to dig them all out, quite frankly, to show you everything I got. But I mentioned in my what's in my bag video, depending on what I even put up first, I don't even know. I recorded it first, that I've been wanting to collect like cute stickers and whatnot to decorate some of my handhelds with once I get like clear cases for them. And I might make a whole video of doing that, but I picked up a couple of stickers already from Daiso for that project in the future. Thought it was relevant enough for this video. Of course, more Cinnamoroll. And also, oh, one of the things I got from Daiso though was the Cinnamoroll coaster. We were redoing our bedroom at the time, that's why we were going to IKEA. And I saw this at Daiso and I'm like, that would look so good on my vanity, like it fits our room's theme. So, got that as well. And at the same time in the same square, we just saw this and Ryder thought it was really funny, so he got it for me. It's a Waddle Dee face mask. I did actually already use this, I'm just a psychopath apparently, and I cut through the back of it so I could wash it out and keep the packaging. What's wrong with me? I don't know, but literally the face mask is a Waddle's face. It looked horrifying. It was so funny. And that's why he wanted to see me wear this. He just thought it'd be hilarious, and it was. So I kept this so that I can put it with my fancy gaming makeup collection that I'm slowly growing. Okay, so next up is another thing that's technically Christmas money, but I got it after I made the Christmas video. But we went to an antique shop, just literally to find new table legs for a table we had picked up. My stomach is growling. I don't know if you can hear it. It's almost lunchtime, so I'm trying to really get through this video. But, we didn't find table legs, but what I did find was Kirby Superstar. One of the few Kirby games, like mainline Kirby games I don't physically own. I have it on my SNES Classic, that's how I've played it, but, I've been wanting the cart for a while now and I've never found it anywhere. What can you do? And then before we get into the birthday stuff, another little side note that I forgot to write down but remembered to grab is I've been wanting to work on my shelves and their organization and like making sure all the games that had cases have their cases, but then the like carts that maybe came in cardboard boxes that I don't want to spend $1 million on have like risers and whatnot, so they're still kind of organized. And for my 64 games, I got a few of these, and there's a guy that we know locally that prints these, and this file was free online, which was so cool. And he printed these out for us for like super cheap. So I got a few of them, so I have room to grow in. I have 2 pretty much filled up right now. They would be filled up if I didn't have games in my 64s, but I got a 3rd one to grow into. I don't know that I'd get many more 64 games beyond that, because I already have most of what I want from that console. But like, look how professional these look. Like, they look so good. They're so cool. That was like kind of a birthday present, but now we're moving on to the ones that are fully, these were birthday presents. Oh my god. Wait, I forgot to mention. I meant to mention this with the stickers. I got this really cute hand cream, and I only mention it because it came with this charm that I also like really want to put on a DS Lite. There's just something about it. I don't know. Now on to the birthday stuff. So, on the same note of wanting the game cases and whatnot, like trying to actually get the things I need in my collection, I ordered myself quite a few things off of eBay for my birthday. First off, we have a couple of Game Boy Cart batteries. I have Pokemon Gold and Kirby's Dream Land 2 are both needing battery replacements, and of course they use different batteries, so I ordered both types. That being said, I don't know how to solder. I was figuring this would be a good beginner project, but I'm kind of scared to do it on those games because they're kind of pricey. So now I'm like, what if I bought crappy games that need battery replacements? I don't know. So I'm just putting this off eternally, apparently. So don't know if I'll actually get to that soon or not. Maybe I'll get brave, maybe I won't. Another need was this Wii sensor bar. My Wii didn't have a sensor bar. I bought one. Then I had a few games that needed cases, including Pokemon Violet. It finally has a case. You love to see it. I've been complaining about that in many different videos. But then I also went ahead and bought the cases for Super Mario 64 DS, which is such a mouthful. It's been loose forever, as well as Animal Crossing Wild World. This one I had borrowed from a friend that decided she hated me, so I just ended up with her game, so I finally bought the case for it. And then Wild World, I had bought loose right after New Leaf had come out. I didn't have a 3DS, but like seeing all the New Leaf hype, I was like, I miss Animal Crossing. Like I was such a fan of the GameCube one, that I picked up Wild World and played it until I could get a 3DS. So it finally has a case now because that bothered me since I bought it. And then also for myself, I ordered this Kirby bag from the Nintendo store. My old bag was falling apart. I really just needed one. I am either going to do or have already done a what's in my bag video over this one because I love how my bag looks now and everything in it matches. Also, earlier I had gotten this guy too. He's also a part of this haul, but he wasn't a birthday present. He was just a nice gift from my husband. But yeah, I had been looking around at bags for a while since my old one was deteriorating, and I was like, I need a Kirby bag. That's what fits the vibe right now. And this one like matches like our whole PC room and everything, my whole vibe right now. And I was a little torn because to get free shipping from Nintendo's website, you have to spend $50, and this was of course $49.99, so I don't think it would have counted. And then they released the video for that stupid talking flower. He was only 35 bucks. I pre-ordered him for myself for my birthday. So he'll be here eventually. What a stupid thing, but I got the talking flower too, so I could get free shipping on my bag. Does that add up? I would have spent less on shipping, no, but it's more fun this way. Then me and Ryder's gift to each other was actually pre-ordering the fancy version. Well, the fancy digital version and then the physical collector's edition of World of Warcraft Midnight. We went halvesies and just was like, that's our birthday gift to each other. But I can't show that, so I'll just mention it. We don't have the physical collector's edition. I'm sure it'll be in a later video. Coming in hopefully at some point this month so he can actually get the housing early access. I refuse to get into housing without him, so I've just been waiting. And then speaking of Midnight, I don't know if this fully counts as a birthday present because it was just something we wanted to pick up, but it was during our birthday weekend, so if you haven't heard, Game Informer has come back. And I've been thinking about resubscribing to it for a while. I listen to a couple of podcasts by the Game Informer dudes. Like sometimes I listen to the actual Game Informer one, but the podcast I listen to the most is the All Things Nintendo podcast. So I don't know, I was excited. Like I like having magazines. Like I used to be so into American Girl whenever I was small. And I never had Game Informer, but my best friend did. So we would always flip through it together. But I heard they were doing this thick special edition that had a cover story for World of Warcraft Midnight, and I wasn't subscribed yet, and from my understanding, you won't get your first, like, issue until, like, 6 weeks later, which is kind of crazy, but, they had this at GameStop, so I picked it up. I'm really hoping they do the GameStop, like, membership bundle with Game Informer again, because if they do, I'm subscribing to that in a heartbeat, but now I'm, like, kind of waiting, hoping that they do, because the GameStop employee was kind of like, they might. So who knows, but hopefully they do. This is a nice thick issue. I haven't read it all yet, but so far I'm enjoying it. And it's just so nice to have print media again, you know? So my parents and Ryder's dad both gave us birthday money, like I mentioned, so a lot of this is stuff that I got with that, but Ryder's mom actually got me a lava lamp, which is the thing I didn't want to unplug because it was just on and I didn't want to shake it up while it was still kind of warm, because unfortunately shipping lava lamps is already dangerous enough because they can get shaken up, which makes them cloudy, but they're more likely to do that if they're shipped in the winter, which I didn't know. So this one is kind of foggy, but I'm working on it. I think it's getting better, so hopefully, but I'll try to remember to put footage in because it's so pretty. It's like this Aurora print, and it goes so well in our new bedroom. Oh, and I guess that's not fair to say that's the only thing I, like, physically got other than money, because I know I mentioned this in last year's haul video that I always go to Cracker Barrel for my birthday with my parents. Because that's, like, the only time I can go get their meatloaf, and I love their meatloaf. So me and Ryder went there with my parents, and afterwards we were looking around the store, as you do, and my parents usually end up, like, getting something for me there that they notice I'm, like, well over. My dad found this one first and he was obsessed with it and was like, you're gonna love this. It's a bug vacuum. Wait, I forgot the packaging. I need to go get the packaging. It's really funny. So I do also need to preface this. This gun is not for the intent of harming a bug. It does not harm the bug. It's not a very strong vacuum. But the whole point of it is you vacuum up a bug. You unscrew this. You close the bug in. Well, you close the bug in first after you vacuum him. But then this comes off and you can view him. It's a magnifying glass. Like, it's so funny. Like, I don't know why the packaging cracks me up so much because it's specifically like, view the bug. Like, I don't know, the way it's so excited about everything. It has a light on it, a night vision light, a handy clip. It's like, catch 'em, view 'em, magnify 'em, let 'em go. Removable bug chamber. Sucks up live bugs. Like, it's so excited. Like, collect bugs without touching them. I don't know. This thing cracks me up. I'm gonna keep the packaging and tear it up for my junk journal, I think. Like, look at this poor bug. I'm trying not to hit my microphone. Like, look at it. It's so funny. And, I've never been able to live down my reputation of both being a bug hater and a bug enthusiast, but I've always done weird little things, like, when it comes to bugs. Like, my parents sent me on a field trip with one of those, like, disposable film cameras, and whenever they got it printed, they found that I had spent half of the photos taking a picture of one fly. I just like viewing a bug. I'm sorry. Unless if it's a real nasty one. I don't want to view a very nasty bug. But I just thought that was so funny, and it came in handy last night. There was a bug in our D&D room flying around, and I got him, and I viewed him, and then I let him go. I try to catch and release bugs, so it's nice to have something to aid in that as well. That's so funny, I'm sorry. Anyway, the rest of this we bought with our birthday money. Well, I say we, I'm not showing everything Ryder bought. He bought mini Bionicles and most of them are not here yet, so. But I bought this with my birthday money. The first thing I actually didn't technically buy, we went to Miniso. Okay, I'll actually show you what I went to Miniso for. I've mentioned it before that I'm getting really into Chikawa, which, if you don't know about, it's kind of like Kirby in the sense that the characters are cute little guys, so you wouldn't really think much of the series, but it's actually really dark. And I love things like that so much. So I saw that Miniso had Chikawa stuff again, and these were way too overpriced, but, oh, they did also come with, like, each of them came with, like, a little bag as well, which I think added to it a little bit, but, Miniso actually does this thing where for your birthday you get a free blind bag, and it's like, it can be like a $25 blind bag. I think 25 is the limit. And, this made it a little bit more worthwhile for me to spend that much on these stupid little plushies because, it was both me and Ryder's birthday. I forgot. I was probably just acting like in this whole video like you knew that. Me and Ryder's birthday's a day apart, so. And they had a couple of boxes of the different, like, Kirby swing set volumes, which there was, like, 2 of them. I think there might be 3. I'm not sure. Which I've been wanting to collect those for a long time, but I hate blind boxes, and I haven't wanted to just spend the money on outright buying them all. So these were free, so I went ahead and picked them up. Out of 12 options, because I bought one from each series. How is the 2 that I ended up with the only 2 in which Waddle Dees are sad? Like, are you joking? Like, this is so rude. And I knew it was gonna happen. I really did. I called it. I was like, this is gonna give me both the sad Waddle Dee ones. And lo and behold, this one's getting eaten. It's so sad. This one's in prison. Like, release him. Oh my god. That was just downright mean that I got those 2. Like, there are so many that I want so bad. They're fine. They're funny. It's funny. It's a funny story. It's okay. But we also were able to, as much as I love Game Exchange for its cheap prices, there is a different gaming store that I like to go to called the Gaming Vault. And it just has like really rare stuff a lot of the times, and it's like really well priced. Like, I love going there, and they had The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages, and along with trying to play all the Zelda games, I'm also trying to own them all. I had already played Oracle of Ages. I did that on stream a little while ago. but I didn't own it, and that had bothered me that I had played one of them without owning it, because I like to try to buy them first before I play them. Even if I play them in a more convenient way, like NSO, I like owning the physical copy. You know how I am. Maybe it's dumb, but they had this, I think it was only like 45 or 40, I don't remember, but it was really reasonable, so. And the battery still works and everything. The dudes still work there are so nice. Like, if you're ever in the area, go to the gaming vault, like in the DFW area, it's in Fort Worth. It's amazing. Always have a very nice chat while I'm there. It's just a good time and good prices. And the store looks cool and they have all the kiosks and whatnot. I love that place. It's like a small local thing too, which makes it a million times better. Like, go there. I try to go, like, I like going there over Game Exchange just since it is small and local, you know? And then we went to one of our favorite physical media stores as well. Ryder got a book, and then I also got a couple of books. I've been trying to read through all of the Warcraft novels, but I don't own them all yet. I own most of them, but these were two of the more recent, well, two of the older ones that I would need. I'm reading through them in order, so these I would need sooner. Shouldn't say recent. There have been a lot of books published recently that I don't have. But these are some of the older ones, so I was very, very excited to find these, because especially this one's like kind of pricey online sometimes. At least last time I looked. I think it was like $35 and this was only like 10 or 15. This was only 8, so very happy to have found those in person. I don't like ordering stuff on eBay, sometimes I just have to. And then they also had a Kirby game I didn't have, which I'm not the most hyped about this game. It's Kirby Battle Royale, but it was cheap enough, and I'm trying now that I own almost all the main lines. I still need to buy Dreamland 3 to buy all the spin-offs, and then I'm probably gonna be stupid and buy like the re-releases and all that, or the original releases if I have the re-release. But yeah, I just want to own all the Kirby games. I knew I'd need this eventually. There you go. Last but not least, I pre-ordered a couple of things. I do have one more thing to show, but literally on my birthday is when that Tomodachi Life direct was. Like, my birthday's on the 29th of January. I was already so excited for that game, but my excitement levels now, like, they cannot even be described. Like, that's gonna be one of the best games. Like, I'm gonna call it now. That's gonna be one of the best games. I'm needing to finish New Horizons because I can already tell you once Tomodachi Life is out, I don't think I'm gonna play New Horizons anymore. So I'm trying to finish my town. I'd like to do a town tour too, we'll see. But, yeah, I went ahead and pre-ordered that with some of my birthday money, and the Meta Knight Kirby Air Riders amiibo, and I picked up the Bandana D Kirby Air Riders amiibo. Like I said, I was kind of on the fence about collecting these. Let's be real, it was gonna end up happening anyways, but my parents got me the Kirby on the Warp Star one for Christmas, and I was like, I gotta just get all of them. Like, look how cute they are. They're at least a good size. Still don't know that they're worth $50, but my dumbass is buying them, so here it is. And Meta Knight is on lock as well now, because he comes out in March, so. But yeah, like, you can like swap them, so now I actually have 2 amiibos that I can swap around. I'll probably just leave them on their actual cars, but the Wingstar is one of my favorites, and has been since the original game. Like, this and the Wheelie Scoot. The Wheelie Scoot, if I'm gonna be on the land, Wingstar has always been my go-to for the air, so. Yeah, I hope they make one of the Wheelie Scoot, I really do. Like, especially if it's with the regular waddle. That would be made for me. Anyway, that was a very long video. Is it a problem? No, we're having a good time. But yeah, I appreciate, like, especially, like, my loving husband. Like, he treats me so well, like, quite physically. Like, so many of these are gifts from him. But also, like, a huge thank you to, like, my parents and my in-laws, like, jeez. Because, like, we've been able to do stuff with our bedroom and whatnot, too. Like I said, I might do a video with that, but it's like, they're so nice to us. They're so good to us. Anyway, I'm gonna get emotional. I do hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope it didn't come across as bragging. I just like documenting my collection and being excited about it, so yeah. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.